Learnlife began when our team went and explored 100 of the most innovative schools around the planet and looked at the best practices that made them innovative and overall better experience for learners, and distilled that basically down into one model, which is the Learnlife paradigm. And from that, we created a school for 6 to 12-year-olds, which is located in Castle de Fels, and a secondary school for 12 to 18-year-olds in the center of Barcelona. And then coming very soon is another center for 6 to 18-year-olds in San Pedro de Ribes. So the primary program is predicated on passion and creativity and relationships. And so the learners start by having a mentor, they have positive relationships with a caring adult in their life, and then they get a chance to explore their passions and their strengths and really discover who they are. And all this while, they're building towards increased levels of autonomy, so they can really take charge of the how, the what, and the why of their learning. So the Eco Hub, located in Castle de Fels, is right on the beach, right on Paseo Marítimo, and so it's predicated on nature-based learning. The learners get to get their hands dirty every day. They get to go to the beach and the pine forest and use that as the laboratory, as the extension of the classroom. Now, one of the most important things is that across the hubs is positive relationships. The kids each have a mentor with whom they're able to share their difficulties, their struggles, also with the things that they want to explore and learn about, and they get individualized coaching. And what's really exciting through the journey, there's lots of passion-based learning. Learners decide what they want to learn, how they want to learn it, how they want to demonstrate their learning. And I think most people have probably seen Ken Robinson's legendary "Schools Kill Creativity" TED Talk. We do the exact opposite. We actually see that the curve is not declining, but the kids are becoming increasingly more creative because they have the opportunity to create, to design, and get lots of feedback and to reflect. And so consistently throughout the journey, the kids are happy and feel really connected to their peers, to their learning guides, and to their creativity. Learnlife secondary programs are a continuation of primary and the exploration and the journey towards becoming an autonomous learner. At this stage, there's a variety of learning laboratories or studios where we have digital fabrication, we have cooking, we have a music studio, multimedia, coding, robotics, fashion, etc. And what's really amazing is that in the afternoons, we have people who are professionals in their field come and staff these. So someone who might be a fashionista for Desigual is teaching fashion. We have someone who's a DJ or music producer is in our music studio. We have a Michelin star chef who comes in and does cooking. And so there's this really beautiful bridge between the professional and the academic worlds. And the learners are able to have some guided and structured experiences as they need it, but we really are guiding them towards becoming more autonomous and deciding what do they want to learn, what kind of projects and passions. And so we have learners who through their experience here, they build a sense of what their strengths are, what their interests are, and then they can run with that and develop projects that are passion-based around that. So after a long and exciting journey, 4 years at accreditation process, we are accredited as an American high school. What that means for our learners is that it opens pathways for post-secondary opportunities that require a high school diploma. They're able to get in. So similar to any other international school in Barcelona, our learners have the same opportunities.
I am Flynn. I'm 12 years old and I've been on Learnlife for 3 years. I am on the Explorers program, which means though the program consists out of the first 2 years of secondary on Urban Hub. I really like having a mentor because you always have someone in your school, an adult to talk to if you're not feeling well. She'll always be there to help you. She'll always help you with the hard projects like 360s, and he or she will always help you anywhere she can, or he. My favorite thing about Learn Life is the freedom that you have to do almost anything you want. You have the possibilities to learn how to act, learn how to build terrariums, learn how to skate, even how to do like a backflip, anything you want. But that's only in passion projects. There's also other building blocks. They're more like you can do less things, but you'll always have the freedom. If you really don't like it, you can always do something just a bit different that you'll like. So Learn Life is different from a traditional school because the traditional school is just you sit on this place, you will learn through just opening a book and read it. you are just supposed to sit wherever you want. If you go too fast, you need to slow down. You go too slow, you have to speed up. But in this school, you can, if you're too fast, you can just work at your own pace. You just go to the next class faster. You'll be able to do harder stuff. But when you're too slow, you'll get extra much attention by the other teachers. My favorite part of the day is either studios. It's 1 hour after lunch where you have 1 hour of a specific thing that you choose, and you have it twice a week. My favorite is fashion. I've done it all three of the cycles. I love it. It's a very recently discovered passion. I've never touched a sewing machine before, and because of Learnlife, I've learned one of my new passions.
I'm Pep. I'm 14 years old and I've been at Learnlife for 4 years. I'm in the creators program and my project is urban plastics. My project aims to build a new studio in Learnlife, just like the carpentry studio and the music studio. I want to have a new studio that aims on recycling plastic. When I was 7, I went to the Dutch Design Week. There was a very inspiring project that they had there, and that was recycling plastic small scale. Since then, I really thought it was a really cool idea. So a year ago, I started to take action. For the past year, I've been working on this project. Once I'm finished, I hope to have created a studio for anyone in the Learn Life community to use. I really like having a mentor. It's like having a third parent. They help you throughout your learning process and they really help you push your learning to your limits. The thing I like best about Learn Life is that when you walk into the building, you get greeted with smiles and everything. It's a really nice feeling. I really like the community, the freedom, and the support.
So I'm Alex. I'm 17. I've been at Learnlife for 6 years, and now I'm a changemaker. So normally, changemakers are from 16 to 18. Most of us, there's people who do transition before if they're ready to, or later in if they needed that extra time. But changemakers are the oldest group in Learnlife, which means they have more autonomy and more flexibility in their schedules. Also, changemakers are have building blocks that are based on changing something or the impact of something. Just because as a change makers we're learning about how to change things that matter to us, and building blocks are designed to do so. I came from a school where we had something called colonias, which is a trip you do at the end of the year, and LearnLife didn't have one, so I decided to change that and actually design the experience for LearnLife. So I changed LearnLife not as much as the outside world, and I chose to collaborate with some of my team members and create that experience for everyone. And now is the third year we're doing it. So what I like the most about LearnLife is the way learning guides, not teachers, are with us. I always feel like care and loved, and it's not like a school, like a normal school. It's like a community. So I know mostly everyone in the school. Also, I like the vibe and like the trust, especially learning guides have on you, and like especially your mentor. It's like I think one of the most important things about Learn Life, because this gets you to like collaborate and actually make things work better. And I think that's like a base of what LearnLife is, what the community of LearnLife is that trust, that love and care that we all have to each other. And I think that's one of the most important things in order to create change or to create other things. When you have like a base, I think you like a sustainable base, you can like expand out. And I think that's what Learn Life does best, create this safe space where you feel that if you jump and you fall, you're like have someone to fall back. I think the connections I've done with people is one of the things that I enjoyed or I'm most proud of, because I think I really created really good bondings, and actually ones that I think are gonna last a lot of years. Also, I'm really proud of all the steps I took to know me better and also to like make the community grow. For example, I've done colonias, which is the trip I was talking about before. I've also this year with another friend started doing the yearbook for the school because yeah, we wanted to have one, and so who is best to do it than us? And then I adventured myself as well onto designing my own graduation because no one was gonna do it. So I was like, I want my graduation to be like this, and I want to do it. I think that thanks to the Learnlife system, I understood how I work best, and how, in which environments, or just how to organize myself properly. And I think that this is something that's going to really help me um, on the university or any other format of learning, because I think that once you really know how do you learn best and you know yourself, I think it's really easy to put it in other formats, or like, you know, you have your structure, so if you follow that structure, you know everything's going to be okay, and I think you can pass that on to anything. And I think that's something that's going to stick with me a lot, and I think that's something that's going to help me grow in the other environments.
Great. And for people who want to learn more, who want to do a deeper dive into what we're doing, please come visit us in person. We'll give you a tour of our 2-level campuses. You got to see the beach location, the beautiful studios in central Barcelona. And you can join us for an in-person or an online info session where we'll really hold your hand and walk you through how the programs work in much more details. Everybody has questions, that's what we're there for. And then also, if you want to learn more about the model, you can check out this. It's for free. The future will not be taught. You can download your own copy. It's a playbook for anybody who wants to start something similar to Learnlife, for educators, school leaders, or parents who want to know more about what innovative education looks like today.